Welcome to a peek. I'm gonna move my camera so you aren't just seeing a whole lot of nothing there. Anyhow, welcome. We're gonna be playing some Peek today. I know that's a bit of a new one, but I was just playing some Jedi Fallen Order and I was starting to absolutely lose my mind because the audio in that game refuses to stop cutting out, and I don't know why. And it was getting kind of upsetting. So what we're gonna do is, I don't know, I was looking, what games could I possibly play? Because I would like to record something today, maybe a couple things as well. Who's to say? I thought, well, I could play Peek. So I clicked on Peek, and now we're playing Peek. We're gonna do our best at an attempt to a run at Peek. And we'll probably die, and we'll bring Bing Bong along with us. He's a good scene partner, so. But yeah, I hope you all are having a quite good day today, but yeah. Yeah, no, it was Jedi Fallen Order, man. It was, okay, some thick mints off the start. Very good. We'll probably want to run a little lighter if possible. We are airline food too. Holy, gave us everything we need. Bing Bong, my beautiful baby boy. How are you?
I'm Bing Bong.
You sure are, buddy. Wow, he's he never misses. I tell you, Bing Bong. It's only hits with him. We'll want to cook this. Nice little cook on the airline food. No cooking on the Bing Bong because I'm not a bad person, thank you. Some cooked thick mints. We've got food for quite some time. I'll take this, I'll keep this on my hot bar. Bandages we'll put here. I suppose probably wouldn't be the worst idea to have bandages on the hot bar. If I take a real big tumble, I might want it. Anyhow, let's go party or something. Let's get this starty parted. Yeah, the goal is mostly just gonna be climb to the top as fast as I can. That's pretty much it. So I'll try to point out and go, oh, and you know, when things get tough, I'll try to think real hard. It's been a while since I played the game, so I'm not exactly the most experienced right now, but I'm gonna try my best to at least keep it interesting. So, oh, red berries, very good. I can have one. Well, I guess I was gonna say I could have one now, but that doesn't really do anything for me. I'll eat one anyway. I'm feeling greedy. I'm feeling avarice. Oh, a balloon. Yeah. You know what? Drop the food. Put a balloon in the bag. Drop this. Put the balloon in the bag. Pick up the bandage, eat the crisp berry. Balloons are really awesome. If you haven't played Peek before, balloons are fantastic for a very specific reason. If you put them on your bag, if you like use them, it makes you lighter and makes you more floaty, which can make you take less damage, which is always good. But if you keep the balloons in your bag, all of your supplies become lighter. Therefore, that little bar at the bottom, which is the weight symbol, becomes less, and when that is less, it means you're able to do more with your stamina. And as long as they don't, I don't know, tumble down a cliff or something, if we can keep our stamina number up, we're able to do more difficult climbs without having to spend as many resources. So rather good, one might even say. Let's before we start randomly climbing, let's regenerate our stamina. Forgive me, I'm oh god, what's the word? Stupid. Excuse me. I love staring directly into the sun. It's very good. Also makes my skin glow. Watch this. Anyhow, because the screen is literally getting brighter. I'm getting some frame drops, but it's not too bad. I'm getting some though. Hello, luggage. I'll take a trail mix. This will give me some extra stamina, and then I'll have some fortified milk and then touch this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The fortified milk makes you immune to pretty much all the status effects in the game. It's pretty cool. I will take the just throw you over there. I'd rather have a med kit. I guess it's somewhat planning for failure to have a bunch of like med kits and supplies like that, but I'd rather have it than I'd rather have it than not have it. And like, I guess a rope on a cannon can be really convenient, but if you don't need it, then it doesn't do anything. And that's not too bad. But if you need a med kit and don't have it, it's pretty bad. So, you know, gonna grab that. Big luggage. Yeah, we got one here anyway. Let's just shoot this here. We're gonna end up using it here because, well, it's more convenient. It's better than not using it at all. I highly doubt I'm gonna be going back here, so. Give me that. Give me the rope. Give me the rope. There we go. Rope is great because you use dramatically less stamina. And I think, is it anti-grav rope that you use like negative stamina? Also, game loud. You wouldn't believe it, but maybe the game a little too loud. Forgive me. The audio is probably not too great until just now. I might have adjusted it in post. I might not have. I don't know. Bing Bong, how's the cliff going so far? Are you comfortable? Do you need any food?
If I say yes, will you take me with you?
If you say yes to food, huh? I guess I asked you a lot of questions. Are you comfortable?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you need food?
Maybe.
Okay. You don't seem to know much about yourself. I'll put you in the bag for now. We'll talk to you in a moment. Let me get up here real quick. Yeah, Bing Bong's doing fine. Bing Bong's doing great. I guess I don't know. Bing Bong's fantastic. He's really just he's the real winner. There's a reason I'm a Bing Bong lover. It's because, well, I wouldn't do it without him. Look, surviving is important, of course. We all know this. But Bing Bong is, I'm realizing now that this is a terrible climb because I'm not going to get anywhere with that. I just used a bunch of extra stamina. It's okay. This would have been a perfect opportunity for a rope launcher, believe it or not. Believe it or not, it might have been perfect. Bing Bong, would a rope launcher have been good here? You know what? Maybe it wouldn't be good. You know, Bing Bong is really the authority on this kind of stuff. He would know. The rope launcher would actually be stupid here, now that I'm thinking about it. Dumb, actually. I better phrasing. It would be brain dead stupid. Yeah, that sounds about right to me. We can stand here, right? Yeah, there we go. It's a little rough, but it's definitely standable. This should be standable too. I think there might be a spot up here. I'm not certain. I'm gonna see by climbing. Well, let's hope. Okay. All right, I'll take it. Very good. Now, no, let's not do that. I did a lunge on accident. Did not mean to. Okay, we'll see if we can take it up to this bridge. If I go directly up, I don't think I make that. Okay, we're fine. Taking it slowly. Lost some extra stamina, but we haven't taken any damage or anything like that yet. I think I might be able to make it to like just directly above me, so we're gonna see. No, I don't think I can. I'm gonna set a Python here. Just because it's maybe not like the most important Python. I could definitely find another way around, but I think if we just spending a lot of time here, I just don't think is, oh my God. Boom. Let's maybe not do that again. Spending a lot of time here, I just don't think is necessary. So, we'll get something else to put in our hands. Using more items is gonna be better off for us anyhow. Okay, we made it. So cut it a little close. Bing Bong, were you scared there?
If I say yes, will you take me with you?
I don't know why. I don't know why you saying yes would be encouraging for me to take you. I'm gonna take you with me, buddy. That's not the concern here. Do you want me to go get those crisp berries? I think I'm feeling kind of hungry. What about you? Nah. You're not hungry? Okay, I'm gonna get some anyway. But yeah. The trick is, if you ask him a bunch of different questions, but multiple of them he could respond yes or no to, you just pick the one you want. I mean, what? No, I listen to Bing Bong 100% of the time. He is my guide. Like right now, if I ask Bing Bong if I should eat a crisp berry, he'll tell me yes. Bing Bong, should I eat a crisp berry?
I'm not comfortable answering that.
He just doesn't like being put on the spot. It's okay. It does sound like he's laughing with that line. I'm not comfortable. He doesn't like do a wheeze, but you get the idea. I could hold on to the, oh, actually there's a lot here. Oh my, crisp berry. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Most beautiful crisp berry I've ever seen. I say as I like plummet, smash my head against a rock, die instantly. Average peak moment, getting reverse Saddam Hussein. Squashed into the rock, upside down, head first. Who was that guy who went to the cave? He was like spelunking or whatever and got completely stuck. I'll just hold the granola bar on me. That's good. Granola, I love granola. Granola I used to have a lot more granola, and I would have told you a little bit ago that it's probably one of my favorite foods. Recently, I just haven't been, I don't know, like I've been hungry, but like not really, but also, it's difficult to say. I don't know if I have any favorite foods right now. I mean, of course I love a good meatball sub. I've talked about this before, but at one point, my father prepared a meatball sub, and it was quite scrumptious. First, you take the bread, right? You crisp it up. That's great, fantastic. But here's the real important part for a good garlic bread base for the meatball sub. Is you put garlic cloves, you submerge them in olive oil and a ramekin, and then you cook them, and then they become soft, and you can spread them like butter onto the bread. Then you add seasonings, whatever you think is best for whatever. But I like some Italian seasoning, I say, and then salt, maybe a bit of pepper. Then you put on a bread. Oh my God. I will say, when I ate that sandwich, it was painful. It was so crispy that it was tearing up the roof of my mouth. At least it felt like it was. But my God, was it scrumptious. Maybe one of the best things I've ever eaten in my entire life. And you can probably only afford to eat a couple of those in your lifetime before your heart gives out on you. But my God, was it scrumptious. Oh, I mean, I just described the garlic bread. I honestly don't remember much about the meatballs because the garlic bread was really the most important thing there, but I'm sure if you can make some really good homemade meatballs along with that garlic bread, you'd have a meal that's worth killing for. But I mean, you wouldn't. I wouldn't. Bing Bong, would you?
If I say yes, will you take me with you?
I don't know why that would. I mean, look, Bing Bong, if you say yes, it means you have good taste in garlic bread, which I will say is, I mean, it's encouraging. Makes me wanna help you get home because all of my garlic breaders out there. I don't know. Hey, look, we made it to the peak of the first mountain. 12 minutes down, and we're already there. Wahoo! We're there. We did it. We're gamers. We have to cook this bandage and medkit. I was supposed to cook this bandage, wasn't I, at the most recent fire, or at the starting fire, because that's when I got the bandage, I think. Okay, well, we have a medkit and a bandage to cook. We'll have some extra energy as well from the from whatever food is left around here. Ancient statue, a cure-all. I'm gonna say that's better than a bandage. Thank you. Put that away. Be careful not to drop it. Okay. So we've got a second backpack. Not much we can do with that, however. And let's grab these coconuts because cooking them will be good for extra energy. I'm gonna try not to break them because it would be better if I didn't. It's gonna be easier to cook if I don't. So put you here. If I take a bit of damage from falling off this tree, it's not too bad. I'm just gonna. Yeah, it broke. I knew it would. If I take a little damage falling off this tree, it's not too big of a deal. I don't think I will, but we have a bandage that we can use, so. All right. Are you ready? Wait, Bing Bong, do you have any words you want to say before we start cooking the food?
I guess so.
Okay, what do you want to say?
I'm not comfortable answering that.
Well, you said, I guess so. It made me, never mind. It's fine. He's not comfortable answering that. We shouldn't push. Like, I get it. I didn't cook it. I didn't cook the marshmallow. I just ate it. I was supposed to keep that because it was the best food here. What's the word? Stupid? Forgive me. I'm dumb. Campfire bonus. It says there's like a little campfire symbol next to me. I wonder what that does. Maybe that like heal statuses? I don't know. Okay, drop this. I should have something in here. Yeah, first aid kit. That's worth cooking. A cooked first aid kit. Better than a normal first aid kit. We have all the coconut slices. Why? Because coconut slices mean cash money. the extra stamina bar that you can see just below our normal stamina bar, which, speaking of, scoot that up. I believe when we got extra stamina, it moved it away. Or I moved it upwards, so my camera was blocking it. Look at this. Scroll. Where'd everyone go? I had such a wonderful nap. Oh, actually, I had such a wonderful nap, but when I woke up, the rest of the troop was gone. I'm sure they're just around the corner, but they wouldn't be so foolish as to break Rule 0 just because I needed a little lie down. Ah, they'd be ridiculous to break a Rule 0. What's Rule 0 again? Cooked granola bar. Hello, eat it. Fantastic. Well, that leaves us with a lot of spare energy, and we have some additional food to carry with us. All right, let's roll. Ooh, how do we want to get up there? I'm thinking that middle path doesn't look awful, and then we might be able to get up to there. We don't have any climbing tools, however, so the more difficult climbs are definitely, well, difficult. Some luggage there, luggage there. Bing Bong, do you want us to go, like, middle? Which direction do you think we should go? I'm gonna say, should we go middle?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither. All right, well, I'll just give it my best shot. You ready, Bing Bong?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, well, me neither, buddy. I don't remember. Is a cure shroom, is that better than, like, a cure-all? I can't... I'm asking like you can answer. It probably isn't, but there's also nothing I can really carry in its place, so... I don't know. Well, so far, so good, I suppose. A little bit of rain. I love a bit of rain. Personally, rain is my favorite thing of the natural events that happen in the world. Although I am big on snow as well. Rain, snow, most precipitation events are quite cool. I mean, they are literally cool, but I also quite like them. All right, we're gonna take this python, eat the granola bar. We have spare food. Yeah, we have thick mints. I'm gonna carry the sport drink with us as we run. Sport drink! Man, I sure do love a good sport drink. Sorry. The music just got more intense. Gulp. I'm just drinking some water. Drinking that water did nothing for me. I guess it did reduce the amount I was holding, which was not much already, so yeah, it didn't really do anything. I think I can stand here. Should be able to. I cannot. Oh, okay. Let's just... Maybe I should have kept the sport drink. Could have gotten my extra energy back. Well, actually, I wouldn't have been able to climb, so... And then I would have had to go back for it, and then that's just inconvenient. Forgive me, my days of being good at Peak have... Well, they don't really exist, but I was better at one point, I believe. At least when I was playing it more. I was playing Peak rather consistently. Also, sorry for the microphone noise. But I was playing it rather consistently for a little bit. I used to stream it a tad, so... I did some solo Peak too, but it wasn't much. It's gonna start raining in 3, 2, 1. I could just kind of feel it. Sorry. I'm God. Ain't that right, Bing Bong?
Please don't.
Please, yeah, okay, you're right, sacrilegious. Forgive me, Bing Bong, I know, that's probably too much. I don't like that route. Like, we could probably take that up and then maybe jump down, but that's kind of awkward, so I'm just gonna run into this tree for the next 10 minutes. Instead, ow, can you? Ah! Stab the top of my head. I remember I was in a building trades class, and I was in the attic doing some wiring, and I distinctly remember getting really close to impaling the top of my head on a nail because I don't think the right sized nails were being used or whatever for the roof, so they were sticking in pretty far. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they were the right size, but they were sticking in pretty far, and yeah, at one point I pressed I stood up fully and I pressed the top of my head to the ceiling and I looked to my side and there was just nail like here, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I would have noticed hopefully, I hope I would have, being implanted a nail into my head, but I didn't like that. It was very frightening. I mean, of course it was. I didn't like it. Really? You didn't like threatening to put a nail into your skull? Yeah, me neither, buddy. Jigsaw kind of puzzle. Put a nail into your skull. Then you get to show how much you appreciate living. It's like, no, that's stupid, Jigsaw. I haven't watched the Jigsaw movies, but I've watched some diagnoses of them, and I think it's so interesting how, like, Jigsaw, obviously, I don't think is written to be a good character. I don't think anybody was like, Jigsaw's such a good guy. He's doing God's work. It's like, no. But I think Jigsaw is, you know, definitely a very morally flawed character, and the fact that it's just kind of like his I'm moral arguments are just non-existent. Just like, yeah, I'm good. Everybody should like what I'm doing. I don't think that's something that he says, but, you know, it kind of seems like it's supposed to be something that's moral because, I don't know, he's doing it to make people appreciate life or that kind of stuff. So I'm just talking. I'm sorry. I should stop. You should stop watching. You know what would be really funny is if I look at like the analytics graph or when I say that and there's just like everyone clicks off the video. It goes from 100% watch retention to 0. Speaking of watch retention, if you're can I not use all of my extra stamina to climb this, please? That was awful. It's fine. Anyways, if you're enjoying the content, make sure to like and subscribe while we wait for this rain. If you like and subscribe right now, the rain's gonna go away. See, you did it. I'm sorry, I'm a bad person. I'm baiting content like I'm baiting clicks and likes like you're a 4-year-old. You're not. You're better than that. I understand that. I respect that. I appreciate you watching, though. And if you are enjoying, let me know if you'd like to see more Peak, because I don't know. I wasn't planning on making any Peak today. I wasn't planning on uploading Peak, like, ever, but holy crates. Sorry. Pardon me. Holy crates. Yeah, we're gonna go over there. Just 4 boxes of loot just right up there. Okay. A lot of luggage. Even more, too. Alright. Bit of food here, too. What a beautiful little... I was gonna say plateau, but I don't think that's the right word here. Just a bit of an overhang. Big luggage. Big luggage. Big luggage. And we're gonna do the reveal. More scout cookies and a lantern. That has its use. A antidote, rope cannon, a balloon. Do I ever consider taking a second balloon? I don't know. I mean, like, there's a part of me that wants to say yes. I think I'm gonna eat this because I believe thick mints are better. So that gives me a bunch of extra energy. Now we have thick mints for later. What do I drop? I guess I have a cure-all, so maybe I don't need a med kit. How much does this reduce it by? That's a lot of extra energy, like forever. But also 2 of my backpack spaces are just balloons. If I get a triple balloon, I'd be happier. Let me just use a balloon. Yeah, sure, that's better. Keep the med kit, because if we ever need the med kit, we're gonna be sure glad we had it. Whee! Now I float just a little longer. Oh, it's a scorchberry. Oh! I shouldn't have eaten that. I mean, look, it was scrumptious, but I shouldn't have eaten it. Bing Bong, did you want the scorchberry?
I think it's fine.
You think they're fine? I think they're pretty hot, personally. It's not exactly the question I asked, but you know, it's whatever. Hey, Bing Bong, you like bees?
Yeah, definitely.
You like... I'm gonna go touch the antidote now. So you like bees, Bing Bong? What's your favorite thing about bees? Is it their tiny little wings?
I'm Bing Bong.
You sure are, buddy. I don't think he wants that. I don't think he want to answer that anymore. It's fine. I'll take the antidote, though. Thanks for antidote. Is there any particularly difficult climbs nearby that we could use the... Excuse me, my arms are broken. Help! Okay, we're good. Broken arms. It happens from time to time. Let's not touch these now. Any way for us to get the beehive without disturbing the hive? I don't think there is. Not easily, at least. I'm just gonna shoot this over there. Bang. Alright, we'll hit that later. Hi, bees. Jeff Bezos. I wonder what kind of damage bees do. It's probably poison, right? It's not worth it. I don't need to have honeycombs on me. I'll live without them. Getting a little hungry, though. Maybe I would like some honeycombs. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Just gotta... You know what? Why don't we just relax, slow down. We didn't do any climbing before the balloon popped. Let's just climb the rope with full energy. It'll be fine. Listen to the music. It wants us to succeed. The mountain wants us to live. We can do it. I don't know why. Looking at, well, I say I don't know why, but looking at all of these vines reminds me of the dark bramble from a certain game called Outer Wilds. Not to say much about it is, but very interesting. If you haven't played Outer Wilds, I'm not going to talk more about it just for the sake of, I don't have a ton to say and I would rather not spoil anything, but if you haven't played Outer Wilds, I highly recommend it. You should go play it. Anyhow, I'm going to run and jump and then slide down like a cool person. Oh my god, wasn't that so cool? Okay, now that we're here, we should be able to climb up there, which I think the easiest spot's just gonna be right here. Scrumptious, delicious, fantastic. I feel like I remember being able to climb more at one point, but I think it's probably just my memory lying to me. It does love to do that. My memory is generally quite atrocious. Oh my god, that's perfect. Yes, please. Bing Bong, look at this vine. Isn't it awesome? Maybe. I guess we'll find out. I'll tell you what. Why don't you let me know when we get to the top? Also, I completely missed 2 pieces of luggage. I might be stupid. Well, we're not going back down. I guess we have a full inventory. We've got some great items, so we're not really missing much. Might have to use some extra energy here. I'm not sure. I mean, all in all, I'd say that's pretty good. Bing Bong, what are your thoughts about it now?
Don't do it.
Don't do, it's already done. Do you want me to go back down?
No.
Okay, I didn't want to. You know what? You're confusing me, Bing Bong. Do you like the rain, Bing Bong? Nah? I'll get you under some cover then. I won't let you get rained on. Is that better?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. So you want to be in the rain or you want to be out of... You're confusing me. I guess not. Bing Bong makes sense. Look, you gotta take him at his word. If he says he's not confusing you, then nah, he's not. The moon. Me climbing. Me go up. Wahoo. I don't know if this is going to be a very good climb. I'll use a little bit extra energy. This should be fine. We're going to have to eat soon anyhow. Ooh, I don't like how much we had to use there. Sport drink? Pittin'. Makes me wish I would have used mine to get up higher. It's just a... Yeah! I'll go get that later or something. Big lollipop's good for energy, I suppose. Would help us climb decent... I think it's better to have the food with us. I'm gonna have a big lollipop for the sake of a little bit of... I think that gives extra energy, right? Does it? Doesn't seem to. Oh, you know what? Doesn't the big lollipop make you really tired afterwards? But not if you cook it or something? Yeah, okay. How tired does it make you? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's not too bad. It's a little tired. I mean, I didn't really use it for any particular reason because it actually didn't do anything and wasn't food and kind of was worthless. But, you know, we did it. We did it for the sake of science. Ah, well, that's not just science. That's a red crispberry. Scrumptious. All right, I know what to do with this. Yeah. I don't know. That's probably off the mountain, would be my bet. It was such a good throw, but it's probably gone. And it actually would have been perfect right here. Huh. Maybe there's a spot right here that we can stand. Oh, there is. Oh, it's fine. We didn't need a pitton at all. Pitton? I don't know. I think it's Python. Actually, no, it might be Pitten. You know what? I don't know. It's not for me to decide. I'm a foolish. I'm a foolish. Yeah, that's right. I'm a foolish. don't mention it or something. I don't know. I'm just stupid. This yellow crispberry. These are good for extra energy. Ooh. These are really good cooked. Unfortunately, I don't really have any space to hold them. Look at the rain. Just a moving texture. What is the texture? I mean, it's moving, so it's kind of hard to tell. It's just slightly transparent. It does look like rain. Open says me. I know what to do. Scout cannon, go! Scout cannon, go! Excuse me. Scout cannon, go! Yeah, this'll work. Just the angle, just a little bit. A little bit of this. Yeah, it's perfect. Bingo. All right, Bing Bong, you ready to fly? No, buddy. You're ready to fly already. Everybody thinks they're not ready the first time, but they are. Woo! See, Bing Bong, it was fine. You did great, buddy. We did a good job. How you feeling? You're not feeling. He probably has like maybe he's a bit nauseous. I just don't think he wants to say it. It's okay. Me neither. I wouldn't want to admit it either. I didn't the first time I flew. I feel like I remember somebody saying at some point to me, maybe when I was streaming, but there's something like speedrun, maybe you insta-complete the game using the scout cannon or something. I could be wrong, but I feel like that was something that was said. Is that a thing? Am I crazy? Am I making things up? Can I get the Book of Bones now? I don't think the Book of Bones is a good idea. I just don't think it's safe. Anti-rope cannon definitely could replace a balloon because these also reduce weight. So let me put it in this bag so it doesn't float away. It's a lot of weight. I've got so many things. Yeah. I'm complaining about being too rich. I'm a bad person. Okay, fortified milk. Is there anything else in there? No. Green crispberry. We're not low on food because we have two entire, why am I forgetting? We have two entire thick mints, so we're doing fine in that regard, but we might have to start, going into our supply. We're good on health with our med kit. I'm almost tempted to replace the Pitten with the anti-grav rope because it's obviously very strong. Yeah, I think I could replace that. Sure. Pitten could obviously be a lot more important because depending on the area, it might save my life, but an anti-grav rope I believe has more impact. So, and we'll take this. We only have a couple things to cook here. What happens if you cook an antidote? Let's find out. It probably explodes because it's made out of glass. Probably explodes. It explodes because it's made out of glass. That makes sense. Cook this. Ah, the cold area. All right. I can work with that. Cook the marshmallow. This will give us a lot of extra energy. Fortified milk. This will give us a lot of... Oh, actually, drinking this, or at least holding on to it for a moment, will allow us to tank the snowstorm to help us get up closer. So that will work. And I believe after this location is the kiln, if I remember correctly. Oh, that could be wrong. Also, walking with your hands full is awful because if you slide at all, it's so easy to take damage. It's just so dangerous. You just can't touch like walls and stuff. It ends up poorly so often. A lot of unnecessary damage I've taken, so. And I'm trying not to take any, if possible. I'm just drink it now. I'm feeling fortified. I think it also reduces the damage you take too. I don't think it's like 0, but probably reduced. I know that statuses don't hurt you, so that's something. We'll check in here and see if we can find some more. You think you scared me? I drank my calcium this morning. I'm feeling strong. There's actually not that much calcium in milk. Oh! I lied. I'm feeling weak. Ow. Just don't look at it, you're fine. I'm looking at it. I'll stop. Stop looking at it. Okay, we're good. We're safe. We're fine. Just a bit of snow. Just a bit of cold. A bit of cold never killed anybody. Please. Trail mix. I'll take that. Trail mix. Ooh, actually, checkpoint flag. Checkpoint flag, I suppose, could kill me, but it'll only get used if I die, so... Do I? Yeah, I feel like checkpoint flag is almost like preparing for failure, but I suppose if you absolutely need it, you absolutely need it. Bing Bong, how do you feel about the checkpoint flag? No. I look, buddy. Me too. I just don't think it's... More thick mints? What do I replace? God, I mean, I kind of want to just have an entire bag of thick mints, but you know what? Goodbye, balloon. I don't need you. More thick mints. God, this bag is heavy. Okay, we should be fine. We have the food to traverse through the kiln, so we should be fine. Oh wait, sorry. I think I said the kiln was next. No, I mean the just the fire lava path, and then the kiln is afterwards. Yeah, I think maybe. Maybe. I do not think, therefore I am not. Hi-ya! Bing Bong, have you ever had a snowball thrown at you?
Please don't.
I'm not saying I'm going to, I'm just curious. Although I was thinking it. I would be lying to say otherwise. I didn't say I was going to. I didn't say that was gonna thing. Orange winterberry. Do they have different colors? Is that a thing? Are they normally? I thought they were just winterberries. Bing Bong, are there multiple colors of winterberry?
If I say yes, will you take me with you?
Again, I don't know what I mean, I'm going to take you with me no matter what. That's not like the concern here. At least I didn't think it was. Besides the point. Okay. We have to get to cover. Ah, this should work. Perfect little spot. Look at this little cubby. Oh, I'd be so warm here. Touching all this ice and snow with my bare hands. God. I love wearing shorts in winter. I mean, I'm not a big shorts wearer, but I'm not against shorts in winter. They're fine. I mean, it depends on where you are. It depends on how cold it is. Depends on if you're doing stuff. There's obviously always the danger of you don't want to sweat, and then the sweat helps, makes you even colder. There's a certain level of like, the interesting thing about snow is I would say that the human body works better in winter, or at least in cold, because your body has to do effort to cool itself down. And that's one of the things that makes you tired, is when you're too hot, right? That's a big thing. There are plenty of times you're just like, man, I'm exhausted. I'm way too hot, right? And obviously being cold is a bad thing too. But an interesting thing is, like, if you are outside and you're doing work and you're wearing too many layers and you start sweating, you're too hot. But if you remove some of the layers, there's like a certain perfect amount of layers to remove where your body is producing the exact amount of heat it needs to stay warm, but it's not producing too much that it's sweating, and it's not producing too little that it's cold. So, you could do something like run outdoors when it's cold outside without a shirt on, and you would still be warm and you wouldn't be too cold, and it would actually be somewhat ideal. I don't know. I'm no expert on stuff like this, so I can't say go run outside in winter without a shirt on. That's not really a good idea. But if you know what you're doing, I'm pretty sure it's a thing. Could be wrong. I know I've ran before when it was winter and it was cold, and then I remember taking off my jacket because the jacket was too warm. Sometimes it is too warm. And obviously the last thing you want, well, maybe not obviously, but the last thing you want is to be covered in liquid when you are outside in the cold. That's bad. You don't want that. I don't know if I can make that. I might be better off just climbing that way. I'm gonna see. I think I'm gonna use some extra energy. Well, actually, you know what? I don't have to spend too much to get this. Hold on. Yep. Got it. Okay, never mind. Forget I had an idea or did anything. I'm useless, I'm sorry. I'm a little baby. I'm a little silly baby, and I don't know how to do things. My arms and legs don't work, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me? Ah, here we are. Yeah. I think we'll have to spend some extra energy here, but I'm hoping we won't have to. Yeah, we have to spend a little bit. Not too bad. Now, where to next? Actually, I'm noticing we might have just been able to go around. I think we just keep going up this way. What I've noticed in Peak is one of the biggest things is it's not about having the most supplies or, you know, pushing through and persevering through. I mean, obviously it is, but it's making the best of what you have and just kind of like looking at things. Because you could climb, I don't know, you could climb that and it might be easier, but sometimes you could just find an easier path to climb. So I'm gonna, oh, I think I was close enough to reach that. No. Is an anti-grav rope ever worth it here? Let's check around this side. Instead of trying to use resources by going this way, let's check this way. Because one of the things is I'm playing in single player, so it's not like there's not a ton of dilly-dallying. We're mostly just on the move. We're not stalling too much, so I'm not too worried about the fog. The fog is never something that's ever... The fog is only something that's ever hurt me when I've been playing in multiplayer and maybe my teammates fell off a cliff, so I had to go get them, and now I'm carrying them up the cliff, and I'm slower now, and I have to use a bunch of extra resources. You know, it's the kind of thing, that's what makes you slower. The actual, like, I don't know, just climbing on your own is normally pretty quick. I mean, we're almost... I'm not going to say we're almost done, but we're doing quite well, and we're only about 40 minutes in, so... We are Peak. Ugh. I don't know if this is a good path, but I don't think we have any other path at our disposal, so we're gonna try this one. Yeah, that's kind of awkward. I wish we had a pipe in here. I think we can use some extra stamina and get there, but I hope it leads somewhere else. Actually, might not need to. Ooh, it's the reflection that made it look better. Okay, that's fine. Bit of extra stamina here. Maybe go here next. Okay, I think we can do that. Bing Bong. Oh. Hold on, I gotta ask Bing Bong a question. Bing Bong, you feeling good about this?
Sure.
Sure. I mean, yeah. Are you cold at all? I can get you a blanket as soon as possible.
No.
You don't? Yeah, Bing Bong, you're strong. You don't need a blanket. Yeah, exactly. But let me know if you're getting cold. It's, you know, I know it's pretty cold around here. He likes to act tough, and you know I respect him for it. But sometimes, you know, he needs a little extra help. I mean, if you've seen his limbs, they're kind of, well, not really built for walking, so, you know, sometimes I give him a piggyback ride, like right now. You gotta do what you have to help Bing Bong out. But you have to recognize that, you know, not his fault, so don't hold it against him. I'm never gonna complain about Bing Bong taking up space, because I want him here. You know? You gotta be respectful. Ugh. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. All right, we only used a little bit of extra stamina. We have some food right here, perfect. Bing Bong, are you ready to have some orange crisp berries? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Actually, maybe let's not. That wasn't really a yes. I'm just gonna assume he doesn't want one. If you ever ask somebody if they want something, go, probably don't assume it's a yes. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably not the way to go about doing things. It's called consent, and it's very important. All right, can I stand here? No. Ah, what the? That's irritating. I made it so far without taking any damage, and I slipped like 2 inches. And oh, death. It's okay. Worst case scenario, we drink a cure-all if we need some extra stamina. We're already about half, so I'd like if we had a bit more. I think maybe we get a bandage from this. Oh my god, you can't be doing this to me. You're tempting me because you're making me want to spam my inventory with thick mitts. Do I use my med kit so I can have an entire backpack of thick mitts? It's so funny. I'm using the med kit. It's funny if it's an entire inventory of thick mints. It's so funny. It's not even necessary, but it is immensely funny. Maybe, okay, maybe it's not that funny. I think it's funny, but I'm also not a funny person, so, you know, my rules of what are funny are, you know, just different, you know. I might be able to climb there. I'm not certain. I can't tell. Let me see if I can... There's a bit of snow. Snow way. Okay, let's just see if we can go this way. Because this might be a spot, although the biggest concern is with this spot, there is always the danger of you may freeze. So if the snow starts, I think I'll just try to climb into one of these crevices. Okay, can we stop sliding? Pretty please. Okay, good, very good. Stop this. Stop your antics. Just squeeze into the crevice. I can't even see where I am anymore. Okay. Into the crevice. Oh, I don't like how much we're freezing. That does cure. We're fine. Stop! 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 Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Bing Bong, you getting kind of cold? Because I sure am.
Definitely not.
Definitely, of course you wouldn't. You know what? Because you're stealing all my body. I mean, I'm lending you all my body heat. Stealing is too hostile of a word. Let's be respectful to Bing Bong. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's so bad. No. Okay, I slipped. And we used our cure-all. All right, well, now I kind of wish we had that med kit. Is it foolish to carry 47 thick mints? Maybe. Well, you know what? I'll take a checkpoint flag now. And I'll take some milk. That solves me some problems. Do we ever anti-grav rope here? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, we're fine here. We don't need the milk. How's the fog? I can't see it. I'm sure it's far. I'm sure it's like several miles away. Oh, I'm being slowed down a lot by the snow. We can use it to tank an entire snowstorm, so we'll keep the milk on us. It's a blessing in disguise. Get it? In disguise instead of in disguise. I'm saying it wrong, which makes it funny. Bing Bong, isn't that funny? Alright, well, you didn't have to say it like that. That's just disrespectful. Like, I get it. You didn't like the joke. It's whatever. Now, why don't you tell a joke, Bing Bong? Okay, he's pretty funny. Oh, he's... You know what? I'll give him that. He is really funny. He's the authority on comedy. Or wait, was that not... No, that was the joke. That was for sure the joke. It was funny, though. So, of course it was the joke. If anything, he was naturally funny. Maybe he doesn't even need to tell a joke for it to be funny. Bing Bong, tell another.
Okay.
All right, what's the joke? Go for it.
I think it's fine.
Oh, he thinks it's fine. Yeah, it's a funny. Whoa, oh. Drop the snowball. Excuse me. Pardon me. Just gonna squeeze down here. Yeah. Very good. We're fine. We're doing just fine. We're doing all good. Bing Bong, you good?
I think that's a bad idea.
You think being good is a bad idea? What is this? Wreck-It Ralph? I'm not bad. I'm not good, and that's not bad. I'm bad, and that's good. Reverse, opposite day. I think it is upsetting that sliding down the mountain at 2 miles per hour is enough to damage you, but you know what? That's a me problem. That's a me problem because I'm the one who just doesn't want to use my extra stamina. It's okay. That's my fault. That's on me. We did have to use an entire cure-all, and we would have... I think we actually would have died if we wouldn't have used the cure-all, which is the most horrifying thing of it. Because, like, normally, you may be fine. No, I think I maybe would have died, which is why we kept it on our hotbar. So you can spam it when you absolutely need it most. This is a really good spot. Check it. I'm gonna get to the other side, and it's gonna drop off to, like, a complete death. No, I think I can get up there. Just need to wait out the cold a little bit. If you're watching at home, remember to hydrate. How much water have you had today? Also, look up how much water you're supposed to drink in a day. It's so much more than you would think. I don't think I can stand here. I can't. Use your extra stamina. Ugh. Don't use that much extra stamina. Okay, I'm starting to get a bit hungry. We should be okay. I think... it's gonna be kind of rough doing this. Can we stop sliding? So far? Pretty please? Cherries and sprinkles on top? Can I get some sprinks on that? Excuse me. Okay. I'm gonna climb here. I'm gonna jump to that. I'm gonna climb up. Big money. That's what we get. That's what we do. That's all we have to do. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome, actually. I can't run there. Just keep sliding. Okay, well, that's not good. That's, as they would say, bad. The definition of insanity. Just trying the same thing over and over again. Expecting a different result. It didn't work. I tried it at a different angle, but it's not exactly what we're looking for. I need more... You know what I need? I need more stamina. I know one way to get it. I'm gonna go down to this little spot now so I don't take damage from the cold. Stop. So many statuses on us. God, I'm so hungry. Okay, I think I'll have a thick mint. Hoarding. The hoarding mentality. But what if I need it later? You need it now, idiot. Eat the food. Well, what if I need it? Shut up. I'm definitely one of the, like, the hoarding mentality where I don't want to use usable items in the game, even though it would make it better and easier and safer and literally all the different things. But I'm just so fearful to, like, I don't know, I guess run out is the word. The scarcity is what I'm fearful of, because I know how much food you might not have by the time you make it to the kiln. But I believe we're set for food for the next forever. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a good habit, I would say, because when you have the items, you should use them, but I just don't. I don't like having to rely on them, I think, is part of it as well. Like, I want to just be like, I'm better, I don't need the item. But obviously, sometimes you do need the item, or maybe you don't need it, but if it just makes your life easier, like, who cares? Also, there's a lot of cold damage. I think it's an important skill to get used to using consumable items within video games. I think it's a weakness that a lot of gamers have, that they just don't use them. Then you end up at the end of the game with like 400 boxes of thick mints, essentially. And it's like, wow, these are so great. Now I get to use them on nothing. Oh, wait, that's bad. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think we needed them there. We probably could have kept all of them. Again, the little goblin in my brain speaking to me, telling me to do horrible things, also known as using none of my consumable items. Ah, scrumptious water. You big fan of water, Bing Bong?
Don't do it.
Don't do water? What do you mean? Like, don't ask the question about... I don't know what that means, Bing Bong. Is your favorite drink, is your favorite drink water?
I'm not comfortable answering that.
You're not comfortable answering if your favorite drink is... Okay, no, look, I get it. Sometimes people don't want to talk about what their favorite drink is. It's controversial. Some people might think you're crazy for what you're saying. Sure. Would your favorite color... I know you're going to be... I know you don't really want to go into a ton of detail, but is your favorite color... green? You're green. Is your favorite color green?
I'm not comfortable answering that.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess that was not a very good question. I'll admit that's pretty small of me. Why would his favorite color be green just because he's green? That's ridiculous. Yeah. I have an entire bag of thick mints. I don't need the biggest benefit of the Book of Bones. But God, do I want to touch it? Do I want to read the Book of Bones? You know what? I'll let Bing Bong decide. Bing Bong, should I use the Book of Bones?
No.
All right. Then we'll leave it at that. I'm sorry. We'll leave it at that, Bing Bong. If you don't want me to use it, then we're not going to use it. He wants me to stay intact. He doesn't want me to sacrifice my life for this mission. I understand it. He believes in me. Now, I think if I drink this, this won't hurt me? Or won't hurt me as much. Yeah, doesn't hurt me. Ooh, that's a perfect thing to replace the cure-all with. Pandora's lunchbox. Okay, if we fall and take 1 billion damage, we can replace all of the damage with health. So this is really good. If we somehow fall into like lava or something, this will probably be the thing that saves us. So we've got Book of Bones, Scorchberry. Is there any other food nearby? Not that I'm seeing. You have an entire backpack of thick mints. What are you talking about? I'm sorry. I'm literally insane. All right. Cook this. Put those in there. Cook this. Is there ever a world where Caldera. Is there ever a world where I carry the Book of Bones as like a just-in-case item? In case I'm going to die? I mean, not the worst idea. Ooh! Sorry, it's really good. I'll cook the Book of Bones and, well, I'll say goodbye to it, because Bing Bong said no! I don't need it. Bing Bong said no. What can I say? All right, Bing Bong, ready to enter the caldera?
If you wanna.
No, I don't, but I don't think we have another way out of here. Because waiting at the beach at the crashed plane would have been a crazy idea. All right, Bing Bong, let's do it.
I don't know.
Okay. Anyways. I asked him to say something, and he's right. I wouldn't know what to say either. We're literally walking into hell, and I'm asking for advice. I mean, I guess it's not hell, but standing this close to lava is definitely not a good idea. Got our health back, so that's nice. Pandora's lunchbox can definitely save us. And we're gonna have to be very careful going up the kiln. On the bright side, going up the kiln, since we'll have all free use to use our food items, we will, I think I found the Book of Bones. Because we'll have free use to use our food items, we'll be reducing our weight as we're climbing, so that'll be nice. Yep. Ooh, getting toasty, Bing Bong?
I think it's fine.
Yeah, me too. I'm not getting too warm. Oh, now I am. Oh, the fire. It scorches me. Wreaths around my legs, attacking to my very soul. The hair singed off my body. What do you think of lava, Bing Bong?
I guess so.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. I mean, there's not much to say. What do you think about lava? I think it's just a bad question. I mean, I think fundamentally lava is cool. You know, molten rock. I think the fact that just slamming a bunch of energy into an object can melt it, even something as hard as rock, like, that's cool, that's interesting. But like lava itself, it's just a thing, you know? It's a thing. It's currently trying to kill us. Well, not trying to, it's not a thing that is alive, but it currently could kill us, you know? And that's frightening. I don't blame them for not feeling too apt to talk about it. You didn't want to talk about if your favorite color was green. What are your thoughts on rocks?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, me neither, Bing Bong. I don't like rocks. What do you mean you're not big on colors? Now, we can take our sweet time heading through here. Obviously, there's the concern of taking your time because you're watching this. But at that point, if you're worried about missing all this, either leave or skip ahead. You know, it's up to you. It's your time. I won't ask to take any from you, so use as much as you want to use. But the fog doth not approacheth in this area, so. Yep. All right, we're doing pretty good so far. I think our pathing has been pretty strong. I mean, there was the one moment that we almost died, which I'm really glad we had our cure-all for. It's very good. Other than that, I mean, I think we've been doing quite well. I can't remember what happened, why we almost died. I think I just slipped, but I'm not certain. Yeah. Bing Bong, you think that's another good moment for a thickment?
If I say yes, will you take me with you?
You saying you want a thickment too? I mean, sure, buddy, you can have a thickment. You can have a thickment too, of course. This is the one we've already eaten from. Honestly, I don't remember. There's so many here. Maybe we've eaten from that one. I'll give you some thickments when we get to a safer spot. Yeah. Hey, you know, never know. Maybe we'll get some more thickments. I mean, that would be ridiculous. I'd have to replace something, but I wouldn't be able to replace anything. Oh, Scout trail mix and a flare. Flares are neat. Don't flares explode? They do, don't they? Let's find out. Huh. That doesn't seem safe. All right, when we get to the top of this hill, Bing Bong, I'll give you a thickment. All right, Bing Bong. Here. You can have a thickment. Nom nom nom. How's the thickment, Bing Bong?
Yes.
Me too. Yes! Yes! Picture Bing Bong doing the with the sand in his hand. The funny meme where the child, I don't know, existed. And everybody went, wow! I'm gonna have to cross this, but lava? Okay, we just gotta very good, very good. If you don't make the sound effects when you jump, your character won't fully jump. It's a real mechanic in the game. You go, just like here. You gotta, you have to. I'm telling you, you won't jump if you don't. Just to play it safe, you should. Okay, okay. Ooh, I don't like this spot. I don't like this spot. We're fine. We have a lot of extra stamina. Worst case scenario, we use some of our extra stamina. And I believe we might be able to get a little more. Looks at the 4 thickments we have in our back pocket. Yeah. We have like, a million food. We don't have to be worried about food at all. Bing Bong, we did it! We made it to the steps!
I'm not comfortable answering that.
It wasn't really yeah, okay. It wasn't really something you had to answer, but I get it. Okay, I think Bing Bong's feeling pretty uncomfortable today, and I get it, I get it. Sometimes you don't want to talk about it, like, I get it. We made it to the steps, you know? Maybe he feels bad about, you know, not being able to climb his own way to the steps, you know, with his legs not working at all, so. I get it, I get it. Let's be respectful of Bing Bong. We won't talk about the steps too much. I didn't mean to climb this much, but worked well. Look at this repeating texture, or maybe it's a bug. Looks like an ant. Wait a minute, I think that just is an ant. Got the mandibles, you got the eye, you've got the intent. It looks a lot like an ant. Is that a thing too? Creature? Maybe I'm just seeing things in the stone. You know, like people see faces, like we're just naturally built to see faces. I don't know. But we did make it. Explorer's luggage. Well, we got a checkpoint flag, that's something. We'll drop that there. What have we got? The ancient statue. Anti-rope cannon. Whew. It's good to have a second one of those, but we can't possibly hold on to it, so I suppose it doesn't matter too much right now. Wait, I shouldn't have picked it up. I guess it doesn't float, but it does. Yeah, you stay there. Sure, okay. Sport drink, drink that right away. Fortified milk, I'll drink some of that. Covers for some food. Hoping to get some more food, another fortified. And first aid kit, which I don't think we need, we should be fine. I can carry the anti-grav rope to our next location. All right, Bing Bong, you ready? I know, right? Only so ready you can be going into a volcano. The kiln. It's so loud. Bonk, bonk. What am I hitting? I might be kicking it with my legs. I'm gonna say it and like trip, fall through the map, die. I wonder if you could bring enough resources to possibly climb the outside of the volcano. I mean, probably not, right? I mean, I guess if you had several backpacks of just ropes, rope cannons, pittons, maybe you could. God, maybe it's been done. That'd be interesting to see. I mean, you'd have to be pretty good to be able to do it, but maybe. Maybe. All right, Bing Bong. Once we get to this campfire, this is gonna be our final rest before we reach the peak. Before we peak. Bing Bong. Are you ready? Yeah. Me neither. We've said that several times because it's been true several times. I almost ate the thing before I cooked it. That would have been an atrocity. All right, let's roll into the kiln. Whoa! The kiln. Day 7. But I thought I was supposed to rest on the 7th day. No. Instead, we got thrown into a volcano. I'm gonna shoot an anti-grav rope right. That spot over there would be perfect, but I just can't reach it. What if I just... Oh, right, it's an anti-grav rope. I don't know why I thought that was gonna work. Huh. I guess we'll find it later. Okay, well, I guess that works. I thought it was gonna arc, maybe land in a cubby. I'm like, genius, I'll just throw it over there. No, you fool, it's an anti-grav rope. It's just gonna keep flying. It doesn't have gravity. Hey, well, maybe we'll find it someday. We're gonna need it so much. We're gonna go, wait, is that the anti-grav rope? I should do something stupid so I almost die and then need it. Basically script it. That would be genius. God, I should script my videos. Can I script a peak? I guess you could script a peak in the way that like you could play the seed beforehand so you know what's gonna happen, or not know what's gonna happen, but know where you need to go, because the seed doesn't change every time you load into it. It changes every day. So like you could do that. That wouldn't be like too horrible, but it would still be scripting, which is pretty cringe, but. You're cringe. Oh, let's not fall to our death. I think I'm gonna use some extra stamina here. Unless, can I stand here? Can I please let go? Oh, cannot. All right, well, we've just used a bunch of extra stamina and we didn't go anywhere. Can we play better? Can we play harder? Let's just go here. I'm going the wrong direction anyway. I'm barking up the wrong tree. Wanted to go up that way because it looked pretty nice, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to it too easily. You know what? Screw it. Anti-grav rope. Go. Actually, what am I doing? No, that's a useful item. Let me not waste things for no reason. Thick mints, go. Now that we're thick minted, I'm ready to ride. The train of the volcano. I don't know what we're riding. I don't know. I've gotten into the habit of saying let's ride, but I don't know where we're riding whenever I say it. Just a phrase. You wouldn't get it. Duh. Okay, now I'm frightened. I knew that was gonna happen, but now I want to go dramatically faster. So, I mean, I know that's the point, because if you don't, you die. You literally get cooked by lava. But I'd still rather, like, not die. So, you know. Ooh, okay. Check this out. I didn't think big food was supposed to spawn here. That's awesome, okay. Oh, sure. That feels either really lucky or they changed how spawning works. I remember at one point One of my friends who was playing this game a little more playing this game a little more was like, yeah, food isn't really supposed to spawn in the kiln. You pretty much only get lollipops. That is interesting. I feel like grabbing that's going to be more of a disaster than actually using it. Or than, yeah, I think grabbing it would be the disaster, so let's probably not. Oh, this is so stupid. What am I doing? Being awesome at this game? Holy crap. Best peak of my life. I was so scared. I thought I was gonna die. I mean, I didn't, which was cool. But I thought I was going to. We need to be sprinting at like all times. There's no point in not sprinting. We just need to move quickly. This is time that we can't afford to burn. We can't afford to look into that though. Let's check that. Oh. I thought that was next to the thing. I guess it's not. Use this. Best time for it, I suppose. Is there any way for me to grab that? I don't think there's any tool in my toolkit that would let me grab that. But it's just kind of there. Okay. I mean, it's a waste of an anti-grav rope, but like, we weren't gonna use it anyway, so... How much of a waste can it possibly be? You know what? This feels like a good spot. Well, I might be able to squeeze myself right there. I keep wanting to use my item, but I just don't think it's worth it yet. Because I think I should be able to just squeeze myself in here. I can't. Okay, yep, good time for the anti-grav rope. We'll do it right there. Yeah, that should be good. All we have to do is should be fine. We have extra stamina if anything. We got it. We're good. This'll lead somewhere, right? It must. Uh-oh. This doesn't lead anywhere. That's bad. We have to go around. Okay, we're fine. How the hell are we gonna... Oh, I really thought there was gonna be something. We're gonna have to go all the way over there. Okay. How are we going to... Crap, we went the complete wrong direction. This doesn't lead anywhere. We have to go here. Okay. Okay. Have a thick mint. I feel like I've had so many thick mints from that one thing. All right, we're gonna have to get a little burnt. Stand here. We should be using more of our extra energy. We kind of need to right now. Now more than ever. I should have scouted out more. Remember earlier when I was... Remember earlier when I was talking about how it's more important to like know where you're going than it is to... Please, I'm just gonna walk into this. Okay, we're fine. Know where to go, know where you're going rather than actually have a bunch of items and stuff. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Because if we would have just gone the right way, we would have saved a lot of energy. Anti-grav rope. Okay. Stamina's good. We made good time. Where is that anti-grav rope? I don't even know where we head next. This looks rough. Wait, where the hell do we go? There, I guess? That's so difficult. I guess that no. We have to climb up that, okay. It's one bag down. God, I don't know. That's so rough. The more time we spend thinking about it, the less time we have to do it. Do I have enough stamina to make it there, and do I just die from fire? What do I do here? Think. We can do this. Really wish I would have used the anti-grav rope a little bit later. It would have been so much smarter to do that. I should have scouted it out. Okay. Bag's a little heavy. You know what? Okay. Whew. Come on. Come on. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. We made it. Whew. All right. We're fine. Whew. Cut that a little close. A lot closer than I'd like to. I'm really, really glad that worked. Whew. We're gonna have some thick mints as a reward. Ooh. I guess we probably didn't need to throw our bag. Probably ended up being more dangerous than what it was worth, but it was really cool looking, so. Going free soloing. Oh. The extra stamina was an absolute necessity there, though. I'm so glad that we had our thick mints. The strongest thing. Our willpower and our thick mints. Okay, let go. Okay, I can stand here. I believe I've scouted this out well, so we can go up this way. Should be pretty easy to climb, especially with these rocks coming into each other. We pretty much always have a place to stand, even though we're really at sheer rock. Okay, this is great. Nearing the top. Well, not really. We're about halfway, but we're at least further away from the lava. Perfect. Sport drink. Love a good sport drink here. All right, we can keep going this way. We should be able to take there to there. Do we ever just take here to here? That might be easier. Sure. The fire hurts, sure, but, like, doesn't hurt that bad. Fire gets a lot more dangerous the more you're near it, the more you... Let go, let go, let go. Wasted a bunch of extra stamina. It's fine. We'll get more of it right here. Energy drink. That's a surprise tool we'll save for later. Balloon we'll use now. Actually, we should have put it in the bag. Airline food. Can afford to put this here. Cool. Okay. Here to up there to across to up there. Sure. That should work. Right here. Burning a little bit, but we should be okay. Balloon saved me. Okay. All right, we're good. Now we climb up to here, to there. All right. I think things got a little easier. God, that was an awful climb. I cannot believe we made it through that. Especially because we didn't have any items. I completely wasted that anti-grav rope. I thought it was going to be a really good spot for it, but it wasn't. Not even a little bit. Okay, so now we head here to there to there. Okay. Bing Bong, how you feeling, buddy? I know. I'm feeling pretty frightened too. You and me both. This could be a good spot for an energy drink. No, I just want to use items apparently because I totally, well, actually, I think this is a good spot for an energy drink. Getting up to there. Actually, what's even more gumptuous of a climb? Energy drink is pretty good. Actually, I think if I just go this way, it might be better. Okay. Climb here. Climb here. Because then we might be able to get up to those upper rocks, and it looks like those can just connect to each other. Yeah, this is a good spot. I think. Good, it might not be. We'll see. It's looking pretty good. So far, so good. We're peeking it right now. Ooh, we're peeking it right now. Would have been funnier without the face. Maybe it's funnier with the face, I don't know. I think we can get across. Maybe we can just get up. I think we can get up there with energy drink. Which I think will be pretty good for us. I think we totally can. Okay. We have a thick mint. Okay. Now, we have an energy drink and we climb as far as we can. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm called there. I think we probably could have made it with extra energy, but I don't think we need to. We'll let the sleepiness wear off. Oh. Okay, all right, we're fine. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Now I think we just jump to there, we climb up, and we're almost out of here. We might even jump to here so we can get over there. Could actually just climb across. It'd be easier. Let's try this play. Let's play this. Try this play first. Said this way, but meant to say this way, but I changed it to play. It's a play. Epic play. Okay. And we just take it to here, and I think we're basically out of here. Oh my god, we peaked so hard. I'm still surprised that that play throwing the backpack and climbing up the rock worked. I got it very close. I haven't played Peak for a while, so I didn't really know what my capacity was to climb to that degree. But man, am I glad that it worked out. All right, Bing Bong, we get to have some thick mints to celebrate. I'll give you a box, I'll take a box. Easy. Although maybe we save some in case the helicopter crashes. Am I right? I shouldn't make jokes about that. That'd really suck. Or whoever's coming to pick us up. I don't know, might not be a helicopter. Who knows? They might land a plane up here. They also might crash a plane up here. Bing Bong Industries, am I right? I mean, Bing Bong's great. God, let me look back at it all. I gotta look down and see this. A strong breeze pushes me directly into the opening of the kiln. I die. I think there's an achievement for falling all the way down. Hitting the... Wow. Yeah, we were definitely ahead of schedule. Cool. We survived for a long while. We also have Pandora's lunchbox, which we didn't have to use, which is great, because using it is dangerous. Oh, they changed the icon on it. It's a sitting little devil. Looks like that one YouTube animator. I don't remember his name. He did a rap at one point. Maybe you know him. He's got the red sweatshirt, horns. I don't remember the name. Anyhow. I remember that one time that I did a thing. Let's climb. Bing Bong. We made it, buddy.
If I say yes, will you take me with you?
Buddy, we're already here. I took you with me. We made it, Bing Bong. Are you ready to go home?
If you wanna.
I do wanna. Let's go home, Bing Bong. Let's be free from this blasted peak. Help! I got a Bing Bong that needs help! Oh my god. Bing Bong, they're here! Quick! Have a thick mint! No! Okay, we're fine. That could have been really bad. 10, 9, what are we timing? Please, I want to go home. Let me peek. Oh, wait, what happened? What? What? Oh my god. I thought they were gonna leave without me. Bing Bong, we made it! Woo! We did it! We won! Hey, don't look sad. Bing Bong's with you. We made it! We peaked! We peaked! There you go. Well done, Rabbit Scout. I'm very good at this game. Ascension 1. Well done. New... Oh my god. What is this? Escape the island in a solo expedition. Yeah. I'm pretty based. I can do tell. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this wonderful peak, and I'll say it. Have a fantastic day. If you enjoyed this and you would like to see more peak, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment telling me if you'd like to see more. Because this was kind of my fallback plan. I don't know if we'll be doing much more of it, but if there's a demand for it, I can't help it. Say yes. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, and scrumptious evening. Bye-bye.